Now, doing approving is very different from having a materia medica. It's very difficult to read approving and to understand it. It takes a long time, a lot of energy, a lot of knowledge. And what I'm showing in these books is how you take the proving of helium or neon or argon or krypton, and you start with the mother tincture. The mother tincture is just understanding what the remedy does on a chemical level. Then I go to the 12C. It's not the potency, it's a concept. It's like in Rajan system of 7 levels. I say 12C level of understanding is what are the affinities of the remedy. It affects the nervous system, the head, the stomach, the rectum, whatever it is. Then I go to 30C concept, not what remedy you give, but the concept of 30C. And that is the level of generalities for me. Hot, cold, day, night, wet, dry, all that kind of thing. Then I take it to 200C. I say, what is the emotional essence of this remedy? The whole emotional configuration. Then I go to 1M and to 10M. That is a geometrical configuration. And I start to look at how the remedy works in a structured way. A bit like what you call the sensation, but different too. Then I go to analogy and mythology. So for instance, the Bible, and I look at the connection between Cain and Abel and neon, Adam and Eve and helium, Noah and argon. So I'm looking at all these connections and mythology from the cultures I know more. I don't know the Indian culture so well, but I look at those and I give them as examples of analogy. And then I try and take it to the highest cosmic spiritual level, the MMM potency. So that's, my analysis of a remedy on all those different levels. So the Bible, for me, I use very much. Let me explain to you. There are 7 noble gases. And therefore, you can say an analogy between the noble gases and anything to do with 7. So, for instance, 7 chakras. Now, you can see the analogy between the noble gases and the chakra. For me, this was just a speculation in the beginning. Is there a connection between the 7 gases and 7 periods and the chakras? Then I found from the provings, absolutely, it's correct. Absolutely, helium is relating to the crown chakra. Neon is relating to the brow chakra. Argon is relating to the throat chakra. Just to give you an example, Natrum muriaticum is relating to which chakra? Throat chakra. What do they feel in the throat? A lump in the throat, right? There's a feeling of a lump in the throat. So you say, Natrum muriaticum is, and throat is to do with communication. I'm talking or I'm not talking. I keep it all inside, or I tell people about how I feel. Or sighing. Am I blocked here or am I breathing from here? So all this period is very much relating to that chakra. Of course, each remedy will have more than one chakra it relates to, but this is the main one. And if you look at chlorine, because it's natrum muriaticum, it's the mur is very much affecting the throat. If you study mur, it's like sensation of total choking in the throat, right? As if the glottis is totally compressed. So, so this period very much, natrum mur is the 3rd period. And therefore, argon, the end of the 3rd period, is very much relating to that chakra. Krypton and the 4th period very much relate to the heart. Okay? Especially, you'll see that krypton is a strong one. But you see, ferrum is relating to the blood, for instance, and even the scandium is in my heart. Who am I? What is your profession? What do you love? What do you want to do in life? Where is your heart in life? Okay? Like that. And then we go to xenon and the solar plexus. It's very much to do with the solar plexus. And then sometimes there's an argument here because people are not sure. They say, what is next? The 6th chakra. Is it the sexual chakra or is it the root chakra? You see, different people, what do you think? Is the sixth period related to the sexual chakra or to the root chakra? The sexual. Think platina, for instance, right? You see, so it's or Mercury, syphilis, right? It's relating to the sexual chakra. And then the radiation relates to the roots. Remember what I told you about plutonium, that it relates to who we were, where we come from, Neanderthal man, sins of the fathers going on to the son. It's all going back to who our roots, where we come from. Because you think the root chakra, which glands are they? Each chakra is relating to a gland. So, which gland is the crown chakra? Pineal. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. That's all it knows. It's like the king. He says yes, no, crown. Yes, no, light, dark. That's all he knows. Which chakra relates to, which gland relates to that? Pituitary. He's the general. He says, no, this is how you're going to do over here, TSH, adrenaline, corticosteroid hormone, a bit more thyroid stimulating hormone, take down the ACTH hormone. So it's the general of the body over here. Okay. Then you go to the third chakra, and that is obviously the thyroid gland, right? Then you go to the fourth chakra, and which is that? The thymus, right? It's immunity. Then you go to, this is not related to all that, then you go to the solar plexus. What gland is it? Sorry? No, fifth gland. Pancreas. Pancreas, right? Metabolism. Then you go to the sixth. Now what is the sixth? Adrenaline, the adrenal gland, flight or flight. So which glands are the seventh chakra? The gonads, exactly. And the gonads, what are the gonads about? Are they about sex? No. They're about procreation. They're about saying who I am, who I came from, who is my DNA, and who is my root, and how am I going to propagate it. That's what the gonads are about. The adrenal is more about sex. I want sex, run, fight, flight, all that kind of thing. Basic soldier instinct. And the way you can look at it is like this. Rajan, remember this formula, okay? Natrum Moriaticum squared plus Ignatia in the third equals Cygnus Cygnus. You got that memorized? Yes. Okay. So look, I'll show you like this. Over there you can see. Okay, look. Over here is this is the central gland. And the central gland is the thymus. And it belongs to the fourth chakra. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chakras. And 7 glands. And they go together. So this thymus is over here. It belongs to the fourth chakra. It belongs to the heart. It belongs to Krypton. It belongs to the fourth period. Why? Because the job of the thymus is immunity. It's our immune system. But it stops functioning at puberty. So where is our immunity coming from at the age of 1 or 6 months or 3 months? From the mother, from mother's milk. But which chakra is it coming from in mother's milk? Same chakra, from Mamea. So it's the same chakra. Now, first of all, we have to understand, what is the immunity got to do with? Immunity is to do with identity, because it says, who am I and who is not I? Meaning, if you are I, then you can be inside my body and it's okay. But if you are not I, and you come inside my body and you invade me, I'm going to fight you. And what is the essence of autoimmune disease? That you are fighting yourself. So you have an autoimmune disease. You think that I is not I. Now this I is located over here. Because you say, me Tarzan, you Jane, right? Me Tarzan, you Jane, right? There's a kind of exercise that is called the chakra knock, a thymus knock. You do, I am he, I am that, like that, or something like that. You know. So always the me is over here, where your heart is. And that is why, look at these remedies. Now we're studying the fourth period. That's what we've been doing all morning. We've been studying the fourth period. So you see, he says, I don't know who I am. I don't have a strong identity. I'm worried about the opinion of others, what people think of me, because I don't have a strong enough identity. I don't have a strong enough immune system. I'm not strong enough to stand up for myself. Where do you get that immunity? Where do you get that strength from? First of all, at the age of 3 months, from my mother. I don't have any identity. I don't know who I am. But my mother is breastfeeding me. Her fourth chakra is giving my fourth chakra identity to know who I am.